Hey guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. Well, you guys may know why I'm a Steve. That is because we are back with another MO features video. Today, we're going to be talking about MO features for 1.19. Now, a few things I do want to mention before we obviously cover what is going on in this version. This version is going to be a beta version for just 1.19. Once the beta version is finished and we have made sure that it's stable and we have fixed all the bugs, we will then bring out a version for 1.19.1 and 1.19.2. But we just want to make sure that 1.19, the whole updating from 1.18 to 1.19, is worked because a lot of things did actually break. That's why it took so long. So as you can see, I've just placed out a load of things because this was things I was testing because there was a lot of things broken about all of this. As you can see, doors are now fixed because in 1.18 they actually did, or 1.19 they did change how doors worked. So doors will now work properly again. They didn't change how doors work. They changed the hinges of the doors because obviously there was a bug for quite some time where the hinges would move. We have also started to organize creative tabs. This one is the only one we have done so far. And we do plan to move on to the other ones, this one especially, because as you can see, it is a total mess. But yeah, we have started to organize them. As you can see, the baskets, then the levers, then the oars, then the nuggets, and then just the random items at the bottom. And also, as you can see, we have removed a lot of creative tabs. We have removed the stairs, slabs, walls, doors one. We have also removed the vegetation one and put it in either items or blocks. And then a few other ones that we have removed. So there's now only the 4. I was also aware of a bug where placing chests, you wouldn't be able to open them after a certain amount of time having them placed. That should be fixed. I haven't actually been able to replicate it, so I'm not sure. But we have done something that should fix that, as chests have had a total rework as well. Now, the next thing to note is that there are going to be a lot of bugs within this version. So if you do download this and put it on a world, then I would recommend either making a new world or creating a backup just to be safe. It's going to be a stable version, but there's going to be a lot of bugs because of it obviously being a first update. And we have got quite a lot of the bugs squished, but there are still going to be quite a few. Now, within this version, there isn't actually anything new, apart from these 4 blocks. Someone suggested that we add sculkified versions of the mossy blocks. So we have sculkified deep slate, sculkified stone bricks, sculkified cobblestone, and sculkified stone bricks. No, sculkified deep slate bricks. So these are just the blocks with Sculk in them, just like you would have with the mossy versions. So as you can see right here, if we quickly just put these down on top of the correct versions, and I have just noticed that this is the wrong texture. It's cobbled deep slate that is mossy. In this case, it is normal deep slate, so that will have to be fixed at some point. But yeah, as you can see, it's basically just the moss version, just covered in a bit of Sculk. So you can use these. They are crafted just a block of the type and then a piece of Sculk in the inventory. In a future version, probably the 1.19 full release, we do plan to add slabs and stairs for these blocks, but just to begin with, we are just going to keep it basic with the 4 new blocks. Just because we want to get this update out, because we've been working on it obviously since 1.19 released. So that's really all there is to say. I just wanted to upload a video just to say that 1.19 is now out for MO features. It is only a beta and we plan to update it out of beta within the next 2-3 weeks. We're not too sure. It just depends on how quickly we can fix all the bugs and get them done. As far as I'm aware, there isn't too many more to fix. I know there are quite a few with dripstone blocks where you can't actually pile them up, but they will be able to grow. So as you can see, I'm placing them on top and they don't actually place on top of each other. So there's a few, but not really anything major. We have also updated the texture of the budding quartz block. As you can see, it's now like that. And then the quartz will grow out of the actual sides. it just looks a lot better than what it did look like. Well, in 1.18, we added the Deep Depths Creeper. In 1.19 version, this Deep Depths Creeper has had a few upgrades. It's also so cool that you can waterlog them leaves. So the upgrades it has had is, as you can see, the texture is different. The face, that's not meant to be that bright, so that'll have to be fixed. But as you can see, it's now Sculkified Deep Slate to make it blend in to the Deep Dark. Now, you may be saying, okay, that looks cool, but what does it do? Well, a bug we have fixed within this beta is the creeper will now flash upon actually exploding, and as you can see, it sets Sculk upon exploding. So the bug that's been fixed here is it now flashes. Before, it would instantly just explode. I don't know why the creeper is so laggy. But yeah, before it would just explode and you wouldn't actually see it flashing or anything like that. But then the addition is it won't create a hole anymore. It will now spread Sculk when it explodes. The amount of Sculk it spreads is random. The amount of Sculk sensors and shriekers it spreads is also random. And these shriekers are set to can summon true. So this is basically a way to lure creepers away to, let's say you want them at a base or something. You can lure them to your base to have a Sculk Shrieker set down with can summon set to true. One last thing that I forgot to mention is that we have actually added / changed a feature in MO features that back, I think, from 1.17 up. You could actually feed rotten flesh to a baby mob and it would stun the mob from growing up. Well, we have now changed it to use the Echo Shard. So upon feeding it to it, as you can see, it eats it, and eventually it will show these regeneration bubbles. That's then it basically being stunned, and it will no longer be able to grow. You then can't feed it to the babies once they have reached that, but it does take more than one Echo Shard. It's just like bone meal, it's a random amount. So if I quickly just spawn a baby pig in, and then I feed it, as you can see, this time it has taken, okay, that time it took quite a few. So it's random every time. Sometimes it can take less, sometimes it can take loads. In a future version, these will be easier to obtain. Currently, they're only found in ancient cities, but it just gives them another new use. So if you want a baby mob to be a baby forever, then you can make that happen. They do still do a lot of damage. Okay, apparently they don't do no damage when exploding. That's a bug, and that will be fixed. But anyway, that is where I'm going to end this video. If you did enjoy, leave a like and subscribe. Once again, there isn't really much within this version, and as soon as this version is bug fixed within the next 2 to 3 weeks, we will go back to updating the mod regularly with huge features. We already have one in the works that is related to the Deep Dark, but I'll reveal more about that in a future video. So I guess I'll see you guys next time. Let's end the video with the creeper going boom boom. It would be cooler if it done damage though. And let's not summon a warden because that warden will wreck me. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.